Subtitles, Jack. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you think anything on that.
Because I'd like to actually understand what a Dothraki is saying.
Hey. Sometimes we have them, sometimes we didn't, okay? It was a 70-30.
Look, this is a high, top quality production area studio, right?
You see the shit in the background?
Shh, we're throwing them off. Shh. Right? And we can't get fucking subtitles.
No, it's fucking hard.
For £3 a month, you can sponsor a YouTuber just like us. Give us them subtitles that we need to help understand videos for your better knowledge and ours. No, just donate to charity, bruv.
Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 5. Let's go.
Cast your light upon us.
So,
Show us the...
do you want to recap? Do you know where we are?
No.
Okay, so remember Arya was in the castle, and then she escaped with the guy with the face, changed his face, and then she went to the hut, and they got caught by the band of brothers. Yeah, with the guy with the arrow. Yeah, in like with the wall. Yeah, they went to that band, and then remember they found the hound.
Yes.
Yeah, and they've now gone back to the cave, and the hound is, remember they were talking to the hound, and they he's about to basically be judged, and he's got to fight Sir Beric Dondarrion.
Yep.
That's where we are with that.
Okay.
Fuck, what else happened in the last episode?
We should be alright from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just trying to find out where we were now.
Strike this
Autism will catch up.
The night is dark and full of terror.
Sir Beric Dondarrion. Come on. Think the hound's got it or not?
I just can't tell. The one with the flaming sword, that is who I think that is.
Who do you think it is?
No, it's not.
The one with the sword is the one
No, on fire.
on fire.
Yeah.
The one with the sword on fire is in the first season. Ed sent a guy to go chase the mountain
Yeah.
for his crimes.
Yes.
That was him. That's him. And basically, Ned died. They don't want to fight for the Starks.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is they're fighting for the peasant people, so they're called the Band of Brothers.
Yeah. I like the sword on fire.
Yeah, man. Win, Jack. Like the hell.
He's gonna die, I know he will. That's some fucking strength. That's some unruly strength. The absolute silence.
Arya, don't!
Looks like that dog likes me more than your butcher's boy.
He will. But not today.
But not today.
Fuck off. Fuck off. You should be dead and you know it, bro.
There was no wound there. There was no wound there, Jack. No wound there.
Oh, fuck off, man. You fucking shit eater.
May the Lord of Light protect.
Morel says there are crows patrolling on the wall. Tell me what you know.
There are 4 to a patrol. 2 builders to check for structural damage, 2 rangers to watch for enemies.
How often do these patrols go out?
It varies. If I knew where on the wall we were heading, I could tell you.
You'd like to know that. There are 19 castles guarding the wall. How many are manned?
3.
You sure of that? Which 3?
Castle Black.
Aye, Castle Black. Everyone knows Castle Black. Which others?
Eastwatch by the sea.
He has to say.
And the Shadow Tower.
How many men remain in Castle Black?
1,000.
Liar.
What happens to your eagle after I kill you? Does he drift away like a kite with his strings cut? Or does he just flop dead to the ground?
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside you, don't make him one of us.
I'm not afraid of you.
I like you, boy. But if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
Give mutants. Can't.
You'd have to give Tormund Papa if he come to you like that.
Oh god, yeah.
You would bend straight over and be like, go on then, daddy.
We'll find out soon enough.
I hope he does that to someone. And you get to see it.
I don't need you to protect me.
Of course you do. Who stopped Rattleshout when he was about to cut your throat? Who vouched for you with Mance? Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
Give it back!
Oh, I stole it. It's mine. You want it? Come steal it back.
Egret!
Jack's chasing straight after that.
Egret! 7 hells! Egret!
I think it's pretty clear what she wants you to do.
Is all right? You still a crow? It's time you proved yourself. You
Egret.
swore some vows. I want you to break them. I want you to see me. All of me.
We shouldn't.
Are you breaking your vows, Jack?
I mean, to prove himself, he's got to do it. And she fucking wants it. He hasn't had it for so long.
He's never had it. He's a virgin.
Oh, well, there we go then. No one's going to find out, bro.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I think he does. I think he does. Nice.
That thing you did with your mouth. Is that what lords do to their ladies in the south?
I don't know. I just wanted to kiss you there, is all. You seem to like it.
I liked it some.
She loved it, mate.
There's been no one else. Only you.
And me. You were me.
I was a man of the Night's Watch. How about you? You were maid.
What do you think?
Who was he?
Just a boy. He came trading with his brothers. He had red hair like me, kissed by fire, but not like you. That was the first one. Then there was this Ben boy. Spoke no common, but God, he was built like a man.
Yeah, thanks.
That's how he starts it every day. Once the girl gets to the third guy, they're like, that's enough.
Just stop.
I'm alright.
Just stop.
I'm okay. I shouldn't have asked. It's my mistake. I asked when I just should have not. It's okay. Like nothing's gonna change between us. You just don't need to continue.
Let's get back.
I'm not done with you.
What a place to lose it, though.
What a
That
place to
cave.
smoke.
How long's it been since you had a bath?
I mean, you broke your vows now.
Yeah.
Let's not go back. Let's stay here a while longer. I don't ever want to leave this cave, Jon Snow. Not ever.
Can't let him go. He's a murderer. He's guilty.
Not in the eyes of God.
You can't.
Enough! Go in peace, Sandal Clegane. The Lord of Light isn't done with you yet.
Interesting. Gets to go free.
Huzzah!
Lord Bolton, I give you the Kingslayer.
Pick him up, Locke. You've lost a hand.
No, my lord. He has it here.
Take this away.
Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue unless you want to lose it. Cut her free. Apologies, my lady. You're under my protection.
Thank you, my lord.
Find suitable rooms for our guests. We'll speak later.
Lord Bolton.
Risky, Jamie.
Word from the capital.
You haven't heard. Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. Sailed into Blackwater Bay. Stormed the gates with thousands of men. And your sister... How can I put this? Your sister is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed. Sir Jaime isn't well. Take him to Qyburn.
Whoa. Playing with those emotions, Jack.
I like him. He's not intrusively aggressive. He's not intrusively violent.
No.
He knows how to take care.
Corruption.
He's just willing to do things.
The safest course would be to take the whole armor.
And you'll die. You know, Maester. What's your chain?
The Citadel stripped me of it. They found some of my experiments too bold. I can leave your upper arm, make the cuts at your elbow.
I don't need my right hand to kill you.
I can take away the rotting flesh and try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine. With any luck, that will suffice. You'll need milk of the poppy.
No milk of the puppy.
There will be pain.
Ooh.
I'll scream. Quite a bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
What are you doing, Jack? You taking the milk of the poppy?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Your Grace.
I wonder if I might ask you for a favor.
Of course, Your Grace.
I have reason to believe that House Tyrell do not hold the Crown's best interests at heart.
And have you shared these suspicions with Lord Tywin?
My father's a practical man. He appreciates facts.
Myself, I often find them a hindrance.
She just don't like fucking Marjorie.
He appreciates those who aid his family, as you well know. He's almost as generous to those who help us as he is unpleasant towards those who don't. You have a good working relationship with the Tyrells. I thought you might look into it before you leave the capital.
I shall do my best.
Thank you. And your best will prove better than when I asked you to locate Arya Stark.
I assure you that it will.
Gods, boy, that's enough. We're not in a tavern. No need to speak.
When you're with Tyrion, you're in a tavern.
I always take... To what do I owe this summons?
Thank you for seeing me, my lady. I had hoped we might discuss a few financial matters.
I climbed all those steps to discuss financial matters.
It's the royal wedding. Told you had a hand in planning it?
Naturally.
The word extravagant has been used.
What good is the word extravagant if it can't be used to describe a royal wedding?
I understand that.
Good.
But as master of coin, it falls upon me to calculate the cost for the crown. It's a huge expense.
And?
We're at war, Lady Olenna.
Oh, I'd nearly forgotten.
Yes, and maintaining supply
I
lines.
can't think how it slipped my mind. What is it, 12,000 infantrymen the Tyrell family has supplied? 2,000 in support.
She hitting you with those numbers, Tyrion.
1,000,000 bushels of wheat, 500,000 bushels each of barley, oats, and rye. 50,000 sheep. You don't have to lecture me about wartime expenses. I'm quite familiar with them.
And we are so grateful for your contributions, which are necessary for the preservation of the realm.
as is a royal wedding. The people are hungry for more than just food. They crave distractions. And if we don't provide them, they'll create their own.
She's got
their
a fucking good
distractions
point.
are likely to end. A royal wedding is much safer, wouldn't you say?
I would.
And traditionally paid for by the royal family. I was told you were drunk, impertinent, and thoroughly debauched. You can imagine my disappointment at finding nothing but a browbeaten bookkeeper. Where did you go for them? Volantis?
My lady.
Oh, I won't have it said the House Tyrell refuses to play its part. We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned. Is that sufficient?
Quite sufficient, thank you.
Very good, then. That's settled. Good day.
Give me that.
Tyrion's like, what the fuck just happened?
He just got put down.
It's never happened to him before.
Just mending Lord Beric's armor.
Why?
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
Have you lost your mind? When the Lannisters find this place, you think they'll spare the Smiths? They'll cave your head in with your own
The
hammer.
Lannisters wanted to kill me long before I joined the Brotherhood.
You don't have to do this.
I want
Got a
to.
point.
I need good men.
Rob needs good men too. We're leaving tomorrow. And then you...
What? Serve him? Look, I've served men my entire life. I served Master Mott at King's Landing, and he sold me to the Watch. I served Lord Tywin at Harrenhal, wondering every day if I'd get tortured or killed. I'm done serving.
You just said you were serving Lord Beric.
He may be their leader, but they chose him. These men are brothers. They're a family. I've never had a family.
I can be your family.
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
Pig? What do you think?
He wants to do his own thing.
Yeah.
Willem.
Stop! I didn't do anything! I'm just a small disgrace!
Bring them in. Is that all of them? It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, your grace. Vengeance.
Vengeance. Those boys didn't kill your sons. I saw Harry die on the battlefield, and Torrance
Was strangled by the Kingslayer.
Disgraceful.
They were boys! Look at them.
Tell your mother to look at them. She killed them as much as I.
Mother had nothing to do with this. This was your treason.
It's treason to free your enemies. In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach her that, boy?
Leave him.
Oh, how are you feeling? He's like, you're like, ah.
The way he ran out the door after doing it did make me fucking chuckle. He just looked at him and went, oh. And then the cloak.
And they're just sprinting out.
It's pretty peak.
Oh,
it's pretty peak.
Brother. Catelyn, she is to blame.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have killed them. They're just boys.
Nah, and now he's gone fucked up.
Yeah, he's gone all fucked up.
Leave me to the king. He wants to give me a scolding before he sets me free. That's how he deals with treason. Our king in the north. What should I call him? The king who lost the north.
Oh, Jack. He's pushing the buttons.
Cast out to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Mercy, sire! I didn't kill anyone! I only watched for the guards!
This one was only the Watcher. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
They made me do it!
He's a bad man.
Yeah, you like him, Rob, yeah?
Bad man.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I see why his missus wants to fuck him.
Word of this can't leave Riverrun. They were Tywin Lannister's nephews. The Lannisters pay their debts. They never stop talking about it.
Would you make me a liar as well as a murderer?
Wouldn't be lying. We'll bury them and remain silent till the war is done.
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice to murderers in my ranks, no matter how highborn. He has to die.
Cast dogs are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right.
If you do this, the Karstoks will abandon you.
You tended to their wounds. You brought them supper. Now they're dead.
And more boys will keep dying until this war is over. You need Karstark men to end it.
Spare his life. Keep him as a hostage.
A hostage. Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
What are you doing?
Doing that.
Yeah. Makes sense. The Starks are loyal men. And justice will prevail.
The blood of the first men flows through my veins as much as yours, boy. I fought the Mad King for your father. I fought Joffrey for you. We are King Thark and Karstark.
That didn't stop you from betraying me, and it won't save you now.
I don't want it to save. I want it to haunt you to the end of your days.
Kneel, my lord. Rickard Karstark.
Oh, they're just slapping his head off.
Lord of Karhold. Here in sight of gods and men, I sentence you to die. Would you speak a final word?
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Yeah, but Rob knows how to do that. Oh, he's such a good actor.
Should have put the head up and boat.
Joffrey.
No, because he didn't want to do it.
Cersei.
Like, I get why he done it. It's not a smart move, but at the same time, he has caused treason. Your mum, you can justify keeping prisoned and sort of locked up and away from these decisions, but you can't justify him from treason.
Yeah.
You are now like by also acting that justice on him, it's easy more justifiable what you've done with Caitlyn, because you're like, look, it's my mum. I'm asking any of you, what are you gonna do about your mum? You're gonna do the same fucking thing. But if you're my brother or like a cousin, different story. Your mum is your mum. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I understand it, especially if you're a mama's boy like Rob is, and you
still would have
Feeling pain.
It's a bit too far.
Merrin.
Nah.
The Hound. What are you going to do with me?
The first light will ride for Riverrun. Your brother's there now. He'll make a contribution to our cause, and you can go home.
I'm a hostage, and you're selling me.
Don't think of it that way.
But it is that way.
It is, and it isn't.
More is than isn't.
Beric admired your father a great deal, you know. He wanted to refuse your ransom altogether.
So why don't you?
We need the gold. Do I frighten you, child?
No.
You're angry with me, and I don't blame you. But letting him go was the right thing. And I have more reason than most to want him hanged.
I thought he killed you.
He did.
But how?
Thoros, how many times have you brought me back? It's the Lord of Light brings you back. I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words. How many times? 5, I think. No, this makes 6. There was the first time. The mountain.
Sure. Lance. Right through the chest.
Then, stab in the belly.
And it was an arrow in the back. And that axe in the side.
Then the Lannisters caught me and executed me for treason. Was it a hanging or a dagger in the eye?
Both. Fuckers couldn't decide. And the Hound makes 6.
Second time I've been killed by Clegane.
You think you'd learn? It's not getting any easier, you know.
I know. Every time I come back, I'm a bit less. Pieces of you get chipped away.
Could you bring back a man without a head? Not 6 times. Just once.
I don't think it works that way, child.
She just wants her dad back.
He was a good man, Ned Stark. He's at rest now. Somewhere. I would never wish my life upon him.
I would. You're alive.
Lord, cast your light upon me. Protect me in the darkness. Burn away my sins. Help me serve you. For the night is dark and full of terrors. I have prayed day and night for you to come to me.
Lady. Meant to come sooner. The battle.
I know of your troubles, my king. The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
Yes, of course.
You mustn't despair. Your claim is true. You will be victorious.
I believed that once.
You are the one God's champion, and the finest man I've ever known.
Celeste, I've broken a sacred vow.
He's gonna tell her.
I've sinned.
No.
I have wronged you. I have shamed you.
You're doing God's work.
Don't understand. The Red Woman, the Lady Melisandre.
I know, Stannis. The Lady Melisandre's told me everything.
Slag.
No act
Slot.
against the Lord of Light can ever be a sin. When she told me, I wept with joy.
No, you didn't.
So you're
Cat.
telling me I could just, if I'm Christian, or if there's Christian boys out there, all they gotta say is just like the Lord.
No, you gotta get a priest. You gotta get someone like a Vatican priest to approve it.
But I could set it up though, yeah.
Yeah. If they do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's calm. Serious.
And that's why he's a playboy.
I see you. You haven't liked the video yet. Why not? Go on, go like it. While you're at it, you know you want to subscribe. And if you want to go to our social medias, all the links you need are in the description box down below. And you might as well head over to our Patreon as well, where you can get extra bonus content if you're enjoying this. That link's in the description box down below. But we'll get straight back into the video. Love you guys.
Playboy.
You and Toe Jizzle together, bro.
My sweet boy, Peter.
When do we start the aftershave? Pussy repellent.
For us.
Pocket noose and pussy repellent.
Let us know if you want us to start up our aftershave pussy repellent.
Oh, my sweet boys, Peter, Mama, Edric.
I thank God every day for bringing Melisandre to us.
You look confused.
Keep playing. I need to.
I gave you nothing.
That's not true.
So you've come to see her as well. There is no need. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter. I want to see her.
You are a king. You don't need my permission.
So she keeps the 3 unborn dead sons in jars. I couldn't ever walk into that room, cuz. I couldn't ever walk into that room. That room. Look at them in the background, cuz. As soon as you open the door, they're right in your eyesight. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I'd hate to wake up to that.
Oh!
What a weird fetish. Each to their own.
Each to their own.
I know.
Spit it, yeah.
Sheree.
Father!
You've grown since I last saw you.
Mother said you fought in a battle. Did you win?
No,
Did the Onion Knight come back with you?
he did. He fought bravely.
He hasn't come to visit me. He said he'd bring me back a present from the capital.
Because he's dead.
He won't be visiting, child.
Why not? He's my friend. Look,
He's locked up, isn't he?
he made this for me. But don't tell Mother I have it. It's a secret. Mother doesn't like the Onion Knight.
Sir Davos is a traitor. He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
Peak.
Best forget him.
Yeah.
Just a fucking ending.
Just, that's it. I can tell you to do that again in the future.
Keep your toy.
Not so hard. We'll scrub the skin off.
What are you doing here?
Need a bath. Let me out of these rags. Now get out.
There's another tub.
This one suits me fine.
Don't worry, not interested. If I faint, pull me out. Pretend to be the first Lannister to die in a bathtub.
Die?
You swore a solemn vow, remember?
You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece. Not going so well, is it? No wonder Renly died with you guarding it. I was unworthy, forgive me. You protected me better than most.
Don't you mock me?
I'm apologizing. I'm sick of fighting. Let's call a truce.
You need trust to have a truce.
I trust you.
Hmm.
There it is. How's the look? Seen it for 17 years and face after face. You all despise me. Kingslayer. Oathbreaker.
You are a scumbag.
Man without honor.
It's still funny when
You're
he
the
puts the kid out. Fucking hilarious.
Mad King was obsessed with it.
I was never expecting that.
He loved to watch people burn. With their skin blackened, blistered, and melted off their bones. He burned lords he didn't like. He burned hands who disobeyed him. He burned anyone who was against him. Before long, half the country was against him. Arrows saw traitors everywhere. So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city.
Yeah.
Beneath the Sept of Baelor and the slums of Fleet Bottom, under houses, stables, taverns, even beneath the Red Keep itself. Finally, the day of reckoning came. Robert Baratheon marched in the capital after his victory at the Trident, but my father arrived first. The whole Lannister army at his back, promising to defend the city against the rebels. I knew my father better than that. He's never been one to pick the losing side. I told the Mad King as much. I urged him to surrender peacefully. But the king didn't listen to me.
Jamie called it.
Didn't listen to Varys, who tried to warn him. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle, grey sunken cunt. You can trust the Lannisters, he said. The Lannisters have always been true friends of the crown. So we opened the gates and my father sacked the city. Once again I came to the king, begging him to surrender. He told me to bring him my father's head. Then he turned to his pyromancer. Burn them all, he said. Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds. Tell me if your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then? First I killed the pyromancer, and then when the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. Burn them all, he kept saying. Burn them all. I don't think he expected to die. He meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again. Reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash. I slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen. That's where Ned Stark found me.
If this is true, why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? You think the Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side? He judged me guilty the moment he set eyes on me. By what right does the wolf judge the lion? By what right?
The Kingslayer!
Jamie. My name's Jamie.
Strong scene.
Solid.
Strong scene. And it gives you a bit of insight as to why Jamie done it.
Yeah.
You hear his side of the story.
Yeah.
How
you understand that why Ned wouldn't have believed him. He just.
Oh yeah. Ned saw him over the dead body with a back wound and a slit throat. That was it. Like, yeah, judgment pass. You know. You hear Jamie's side of it, and you're like, oh, okay. Geezer was pretty fucked up. You know. Yeah.
Is that Onion Knight?
Princess, gods, what are you doing here?
You'll wake Bert. He's the fat one. He's on guard duty tonight. He likes to drink wine and sleep a lot.
Go back to your room. You're not supposed to be here. If your father
You
knew...
said you're a traitor. Are you?
I am, child. I disobeyed my king, your father, and now I'm
Paying the price.
I don't care, you're my friend. You must get bored down here. I brought you something to read. It's about Aegon and his dragons. Aegon used to live here. Did you know that? And the Targaryens built this castle.
So they did.
You can hide the book under your cloak. It's a good one. I'll bring you more.
Thank you, my lady. I'm sure it's a fine book, but it's wasted on me.
Take it. I have more.
My lady, I can't read the words.
You can't? I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty and teach you. It's easy. It'll be fun.
Go. We can't.
Why not? What would they do? Lock us in cells?
I wouldn't know where to start.
At the beginning, this word is Aegon. When you see A, E, and G together like that, it sounds like egg. And the title of the whole book is An History of Aegon the Conqueror and his conquest of Westeros.
Khaleesi!
Bitch of a siege.
You were first through the breach at Pike.
Second, Thoros of Myr went in alone, waving that flaming sword of his.
Thoros of Myr. Bloody madman. Robert knighted you after the battle.
Proudest moment of my life. One knee in the dust, king's sword on my shoulder, listening to the words, in the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. All I could think of was how badly I had to piss. Full plate match 16 hours. Never occurred to me till the fighting was over. I was very nearly the first man knighted to piss on the king's boots.
Robert would have laughed. He was a good man. Great warrior.
And a terrible king. I've burnt away my years fighting for terrible kings.
He swore an oath.
Yes. The man of honor keeps his vows, even if he's serving a drunk or a lunatic. Just once in my life before it's over. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride, to fight for someone I believe in. You believe in her?
Do you, Jack?
With all my heart.
These are the ones? Yes, Khaleesi, the officers. Kesog leso idreptot daor. Gende jeve gerele idrevletas. Kogrondo jevo hedre. Derepti.
Bezies agirigle.
Grosso jevi broza.
Torco nudo.
Grey
Torgo nudo. All unsullied boys are given new names when they are cut. Grey worm, red flea, black rat. Names that remind them what they are. Vermin. Hezer broza jeve gemele dreveletas. Menteri evanye evesteletas keskido sogamagon. Gadbag aohe gregogas. Avi hoskas lue broze evesteletas. Munya ao teptas lue brozi e amilie tolie.
Torco nudo hocas pesi. Same broji beri. I torco nudo saji broji. Es bezi egitovi. Deneris, germasmo, giteptas, giderfe.
Go on, Grey Worm.
King Robert wanted her dead.
Of course he wanted her dead. She's a Targaryen, the last Targaryen.
Suppose no one on the small council could speak sense to him.
I didn't sit on the small council.
No? Wasn't the Lord Commander of the King's Guard traditionally?
Traditionally, yes, but I killed a dozen of Robert's friends during his rebellion. He didn't want advice on how to govern from a man who'd fought for the Mad King. Say I minded much. Always hated the politics.
I imagine I would too.
In this game,
I was spent jabbering about backstabbings and betrayals the world over. Still, she'll have to wade through that muck if she wants to rule the Seven Kingdoms.
She'll have good men around her to advise her. Men with experience.
Which man do you have in mind?
Well, forgive me, Sir Jorah, for what I'm about to say, but your reputation in Westeros has suffered over the years.
Suffer for a reason. Sold men into slavery.
I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Our cause? Forgive me, Sir Barristan, but I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
We both want her to rule. Am I wrong?
You only joined us a few days ago. I can't speak to your intentions.
If we are truly her loyal servants, we will do whatever needs to be done. No matter the cost, no matter our pride.
You're not Lord Commander here. You're just another exile. And I take my orders from the Queen.
Sit down, Granddad.
Mate, he is a good swordsman, Jack.
Almost half our forces. Tywin Lannister knows what he needs to do to make us unravel. Nothing. Only wait.
Don't let him.
What can I do? Attack King's Landing? There's nothing he'd like better. He'd crush us in a day.
We could ride north, take your land back from the Greyjoys, wait out the winter.
Winter could last 5 years. Once my bannermen are home again, sitting by the fire, surrounded by their family, they'll never ride south again. When I gathered my lords together, we had a purpose, a mission. Now we're like a band of bickering children.
Give them a new purpose.
What?
I don't know. I don't even know where Winterfell is.
It's a tough situation, isn't it, Jack? What are you gonna do?
We're here.
Bend her over the
King's
table.
Landing.
What is it?
What's he clocked?
What has
I can't force them to meet us in the field, and I can't attack them where they're strongest, but I can attack them where they're not. And Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them.
Can you do it?
I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry. Walder Frey.
Walder Frey.
He's
Interesting.
a splendid fight. Do you have any idea when we might?
I'll plant the seed as soon as Joffrey and I are married. It should grow quickly.
Joffrey won't let me leave. He's got too many reasons to keep me here.
And only one to let you go, because it will please me.
Well fought, sir. That was no fight. I don't know you. Oliver, I should like to see you spar with a proper partner, sir.
How did you know? I would.
But I wanted to. My lord.
Man, that's so easy.
I'm to be married soon, and even my intended hasn't the slightest notion. They rarely do, in my experience. You have a good deal of experience, do you? With the husbands? That didn't take long. Oh, it took long enough. Seems our Knight of Flowers is engaged to be wed. Is he? And
Good old little finger. Ah.
He's got his finger in every pie.
Every hole.
And every hole has a goal.
She may not be the
Little
grandest
finger will get there.
the fastest, but she's mine. I've always wanted a ship. Now I want a dozen. Strange, isn't it?
What is?
It doesn't matter what we want. Once we get it, then we want something else. Your hair is different.
Is it?
Lady Marjorie wears it that way.
Many ladies wear it this way.
I have good news. I'll be leaving the city soon.
You still want me to come with you?
It's not a question of what I want. It's what you want. You want to go home, don't you?
Of course, more than anything. But maybe
finger.
it would be better to
Playing
wait.
games.
I've been thinking how dangerous it would be. Not just for me, but for you. You've been so kind, I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
I can't tell you how touched I am by your concern for my welfare. I hope you know that I'm your friend, Sansa. Your true friend.
I do, Lord Baelish.
Peter.
Peter.
If you wish to stay, then of course you'll stay.
Grooming 101.
Fucking hell, that's so fucking. Oh, that's so accurate. Oh. Fucking Littlefinger's a groomer, bruv. He's working. He's not even putting in work, bruv. He's already laid a foundation down in his life. He's literally just.
Andrew Tate though from fucking Littlefinger.
Jesus Christ, Andrew Tate was Littlefinger in a past life.
Alright.
Oh dear.
Whew. Now we're done peeing off people fandoms. We'll continue.
We ain't started on the furries yet.
Hey, they're not too bad. Like a bit of fluff at times. I don't. I just wanted to see your face.
I won't say anything about the 70s or the 80s.
What's she doing here? Our business concerns her too. Sit.
All family affairs.
You'll be pleased to learn that after one conversation with Lana Tyrell, I've saved the crown hundreds of thousands.
Never mind that now. We have something important to discuss.
Stop that. You're making me uncomfortable.
All new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras.
Very well. She's a lovely girl. Missing some of Loras's favorite bits, but I'm sure that
Your jokes are not a point. Bring them into the royal fold, and this is how they repay me, by trying to steal the key to the north out from under me.
Sansa is the key to the north. I seem to remember she has an older brother.
The Karstarks have marched home. The young wolf has lost half his army. His days are numbered. Theon Greyjoy murdered both his brothers. Make Sansa Stark the heir to Winterfell.
Fair conclusion.
Not about to hand her over to the Tyrell.
The Tyrell army is helping us to win this war.
Harrenhal.
You really think it's wise to refuse them?
There's nothing to refuse. There's a plot. Plots are not public knowledge. The Tyrells won't carry this one out until after Joffrey's wedding.
Plots are not public knowledge. Politics 101.
The Joffrey's wedding. We need to act first and kill this union in its crib.
And how do we do that?
Find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Jack's put it together as well.
He made this poor girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head. Now she's finally free of him and you give her to me? That's cruel. Even for you.
The girl's happiness is not my concern, nor should it be yours.
She's a child.
She's flowered, I assure you. She and I have discussed it.
Oh.
See? You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her. You're capable of that.
Did you hear his dad? You will wed her, bed her, put a child in her. Tyrion's like, no! Please!
Oh, God. You wanted to be rewarded for your valor in battle. Sansa Stark is a finer reward than you could ever dare hope for. And it is past time you were wed.
I was wed, don't you remember?
Oh. Only too well.
Oh, shit.
You should be thanking the gods for this. This is more than you deserve.
Tyrion will do as he's bid, as will you.
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras. Tyrion will secure the north, you will secure the reach.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. You need...
Cersei being put into her place. Exactly. You think you got one up on our boy Tyrion? Not today. Not today. Fuck's sake, I hate Cersei.
Need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood mare.
You're my daughter! You will do as I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell, and put an end to the disgusting rumors about you, once and for all.
Father has spoken.
My children. You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Tywin Lannister. Ladies and gentlemen, Tywin Lannister. And that is the end of that episode. You said you wanted to see more Tywin. You're getting more of Tywin. Oh,
that's just unfortunate.
Oh, brother.
I'm so happy it wasn't just him though.
Yes, that smirk she had at the start, and then she just got taken away. Well, you got to marry Loras. Wait, what?
Securing each end.
Tywin knows how to play the Game of Thrones. What an interesting character. We're loving this series and we hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you are, you know what you need to do. You need to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will catch you in the next video.
See you in a bit.